Oh, I know. I've had to clean my shirt here.
As long as people use it for its intended function, it works.
Oh my God.
Right.
I just run in everything because that's what I do.
Yeah.
All right, time to share the thing, and we can get this baby rolling. I can save up to $2,100 on summer camp fees. What?
All right. Well, in case you wanted to go to camp.
In case you wanted to go to camp. John Bobley. Paste. Send. Almost done.
Oh, we're almost done?
Yes, the show is almost over.
Oh, great.
Haven't quite started and we're already done.
All right, because I got to poop.
Really?
No.
Oh, that'll be
Maybe.
a fun one. Talk until he shits himself. It's a fundraiser.
People would watch that.
I would watch it. I'm already here for it. So,
It's even worse than watching. You're present.
yeah, I get the present. So, there we are.
Here it is, episode 3
You're going
of
to intro it somehow?
Yeah,
Is that it?
pretty much. We don't really have a name.
Yeah, we don't know what we're called.
No.
Yeah.
Bob, what are you doing?
Exxon, just a floating head over there. Whoa!
Oh.
And we're
No, I think there's a thing.
my
It says you.
chest lettering.
Chest lettering? I got some.
Well, the thing that says you is I can do like a picture-in-picture thing if I wanted to.
Oh.
So it's just telling us which camera we're looking at.
Oh, yeah, because this is Google Hangouts, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have
you
up to
most
10
can.
cameras.
Really?
Yeah, which is
Oh,
why
that's fancy.
when we move this to my apartment, hopefully next week,
I don't know if this is really wood. It probably was at some time.
it's a type of wood. It was mutilated and compressed into this.
Someone was going to throw it away, so we saved it.
Yeah, I think we already covered that
Yeah.
story.
We're those kind of people.
But oh my god, I've been so freaking busy. I haven't been able to set things up. I've got a little table a little round table that
Oh.
we can, be at.
Do we get swords?
Do you have swords?
I have one.
Then you get a
It's a
sword.
katana, but
Then you get sword.
okay.
I have a vampire stake, so I guess I can have that.
That's pretty legit.
Yeah, I don't know if it was
Samurai vampire hunter. There's a comic
Yeah.
right there.
You just use your wooden samurai sword. Pretty.
Ah.
Yeah,
Ah.
like a practice sword, but it doesn't matter because it's
Well, you want to sharpen it, but it was a practice sword. Now it's
Mhm.
sharp.
for killing vampires.
Yeah.
Right. And then you have like a squirt gun with holy water in it. Because Xander had that in one of the video games, and I was like, why did they do this on TV show? It's amazing.
Yeah. Do
Super
that.
soaker with holy water. Can you just bless the super soaker, then all the water that comes out is holy?
Well, I would get one of those, those like things that you pump up and down, and then you got spray them
Oh,
on.
like a weed sprayer?
Yeah. Well,
All
get up
right.
onto your back like a Zippo.
Right.
Oh.
And then just stick it away.
Yeah. Or you go on full on blast. Yes.
Right. And if you bathe in holy water, is your skin burny? Like, do they not want to touch you?
That's a good question.
Can
I
I
think you
be
should have-
blessed and then not be touched by vampires? Can
You
we
know,
just
you know,
cut out the
astronauts-
middleman?
Astronauts have this amazing underwear.
Yes.
It's
is
got
it like the Mormon underwear?
better because it works.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
it's
got
got
real wizards on this one.
yeah, it's got there's a pump pack on the side that constantly runs fluid through tubing all through
Right.
the shirt and pants, and it keeps them an even temperature.
Okay.
Fill it with holy water. If they try to attack you, they'll break the tubing and get splashed and bumped with holy water.
And they're like, shit. Then they have to get away.
Yeah,
So, yeah, there's an idea.
it's like holy water armor
Why aren't they doing this?
because they didn't put us in charge.
Wooden tip bullets. Can we make like an exploding bullet round that's filled with holy?
Wooden tip bullets are kind of already a thing. It's called an automatic crossbow,
Yeah.
which is a much
Want
cooler
them in,
weapon.
like a machine gun, or does an automatic crossbow have?
You fire one and it loads the next bolt.
Okay, nice and quick.
Yeah, it's like a repeating rifle. You get
Right.
like 7-8 shots. But
Is
whatever.
it like a belt-fed thing?
You could probably
Or is
figure out
that
how to
like
do
a
it.
clip?
It's a clip, I think.
Sure,
You could probably make one belt
that'd
fed.
be cool.
Yeah.
Like a Gatling gun, but with a friggin' crossbow bolts.
See, the Gatling gun idea would probably work. See, with the normal crossbow, it has, I think, it has like some kind of battery assist
Right.
because it flings the bolt forward,
Right.
and then it needs to get more energy to get ready for the next bolt. So,
Right. We're not remotely weapons experts, so we're just making this stuff up, and it could be wrong.
Yeah, I'm just going on my rudimentary physics knowledge.
Right.
So I guess there's some kind of something in there. But the
Because-
Gatling gun, you traditionally use a crank to
Right.
turn it, and that crank can add energy into the system so you can
Right.
get the next bolt ready.
So
Yes.
because they're everywhere.
Well, yeah.
I've got this like growth on my face. I'm picking it.
Oh, that's good.
It's probably a zit or something.
I don't know. Well, it probably was.
Like, do you know, like, deep in your beard, that if you're listening to the podcast,
God.
you don't know, but Bobley's got a big beard. Do you get,
It's a
like,
luscious beard.
painful things up in there and you can't get at them because there's too much hair?
Yeah, I comb it.
And then you're just screaming all night.
No. So I
Like
do that.
Darth Vader.
I do the same thing with the hair on the rest of my head. Except my eyebrows.
Right.
I've never shampooed my eyebrows, but anyway, I do.
I'm sure I
I
had
do-
shampoo run down my forehead into my eyebrows.
Yeah, that's probably
And
enough.
that probably, that does enough damage.
Yeah.
I have a growth up here too. What's going on? Turning the Spike from the X-Men.
Or it's second puberty.
Oh,
Octave system.
oh, great. And I'll get hair in places you couldn't imagine. The bottom of my feet.
You're turning into a hobbit.
Oh, good.
A tall hobbit.
That's all what I've always wanted. More issues. I'm a hobbit for the second of 6 puberties.
Is that a thing now?
I guess. I don't know.
Oh, God. Going through 6 of them. Jesus.
Do you think puberty is somehow related to like when insects pupate and stuff? It's like a layover of that
I think it comes from the same word.
pupa.
Yeah.
Puba.
Although I think pupil also comes from the same word as
Okay.
in a student.
Right.
And
Not your
I-
eyeball. I'm gonna move this back a little bit. Hopefully it's not horribly loud.
it's the exact same spelling, so that must be a similar word.
Puba. I'm in my puba stage.
Pubis.
Oh god, there's pubes everywhere.
Yeah.
A beard is pubes. Get over it.
Yeah. Any hair that
No. Crotch. No.
armpit hair,
Much
Yeah.
of their body hair.
the darker hair that grows after puberty on your arms and legs, all pubic hair.
Right.
Yeah.
Get over it. It's
Yeah.
everywhere. All that stuff up your back. Me.
Yeah.
There you go, people.
I was at Costco yesterday, and they have
A
a.
naked hairy man.
Oh, I was,
You can't even
I-
finish your thought.
well, I was thinking that was maybe some kind of paradox, like an invisible pink unicorn.
Okay.
It's both invisible and pink.
Right. So how do
And
you
a
know it's
unicorn.
pink? Well, you can feel it out and be like, yes, this is a unicorn. You can't
Oh,
really
you'd be
feel
like that
pink.
Russian guy who says you can feel color.
Yeah.
Remember
so
that
you gotta
experiment?
have that guy touch the unicorn so you know it's pink.
He was a dirty
How can
liar.
you trust him? Can you trust anybody to tell you something that you can't see? I guess we're getting into religion there. But anyway,
Well, Keith Bundy manages.
yeah.
Blind since birth. A man of faith.
I suppose he's had to have faith in everyone to
Yeah.
be like, yeah, I haven't turned that oven on. You can put your hand on it.
A lot of the people, they come up with a religious question of, how can you trust a God you can't see?
Mm-hmm.
And then you ask a blind preacher that question. It's like,
I can't see you.
you can't.
Right.
Tell me about red.
Do you think, I know neither of us are blind, but maybe you have more experience with this because you're more familiar with Keith Bundy than I am, who, for those of you listening, was our life counselor? Was that
Yeah,
more accurate?
he was one of the two counselors at
Dakota State University. Do you think they ponder color from time to time, like get lost in quandary? Like, what is this green? Everyone's so ecstatic.
I wonder if they have a bit of like a synesthesia with those words. Maybe colors match on to certain sounds or
like
feelings.
a feeling, yeah. Huh. Oh man, especially like so many bands out there. Like REM has an album called Green.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the blind person has no idea that the album is like orange colored. It's like this red or yellow orange. There's no green on the actual album art, but its title is Green. So maybe if someone likes REM like I do, and they're blind, they associate green with like how all those songs make them feel.
Could be. I've always associated Tuesday with blue. I don't know if that relates to anything.
Blues Day.
Huh.
Gotta be a reason. I was reading an article about how our names have more effect on what we do than we think, and there's some sort of crazy science behind it. It isn't like numerology or some pseudoscience. It's more or less like subliminal messaging, where because our names feel like a word, we're more attracted to them, and that might dictate what we do for work. Because like more people named Dennis are dentists than other names.
Huh.
And if your name is like Shits, you'll make toilets or something. And so, or
Thomas C. Crapper.
you have a higher inclination towards these things. It's not finite. It's not given.
Yeah.
But I don't remember where I was going with this.
I don't know either.
But like,
Let's just roll with it.
right? I don't know.
Next happen.
I don't know how Bobley has anything to do with podcasting. But here we are.
No.
Oh, Tuesday Blues Day.
Oh,
So I was drawing that correlation where like because you subconsciously are hearing that both you're relating it to.
Possibly, but I don't think in words. Mostly, it's mostly pictures.
Okay. What if it's pictures of words?
That happens when I try to spell, which my spelling prowess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He hasn't been able to spell his name since first grade.
No, I got that one now.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
It's special.
we've just been kind of rambling on a weird tangent here. One of the things that
let's
we
just do a series of tangents. Eventually, we'll find the whole
we'll
curve.
know what's going on. It's like, oh, here's what we're actually talking about. Feelings or something. Blind people.
Yes.
Did you edit the other podcast?
Two living sighted people talking about blind people. This would be a
What we
podcast.
think it must be like being blind. Well, they tell you it's not like closing your eyes, but then you sit down and you're like, how do you know that blind man?
Well, not all people were born blind.
Right. Like, don't tell me what you don't know. I don't know. But anyway, have you cut any of the other podcasts?
No, I haven't.
No. So they live on YouTube, where no one's watching right now. So you could like show your wiener, and YouTube wouldn't care.
No, I'm sure YouTube is working on automatic wiener detection.
So
And it
there's
won't just
not
be
a
a
little guy
copyright
going
flag.
like, I have to watch this podcast to make sure someone doesn't show me a boob or a wiener.
Oh, no, that'd be a
Or
robot.
both, damn it. I have to send an email and tell them they can't do that, and I have to ban their video until they cut that 5 minutes.
Robot that goes through and scans
Yeah.
all YouTube videos.
And they're
It's
like, we know this is a license.
this matched the song. You need to either not monetize this, take it down, or something.
So this robot's got a perverted cousin who's like, that's a wiener.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can't
The wiener
have
bot.
that. But I'm gonna save that for later. And
Oh, if only you could do Frank Zappa's voice
I can't.
for the scrutinizer.
Yeah, I'm not that great at voices, which I shouldn't say on podcasts because I just applied to be a DJ.
Well, DJs don't need voices; they need
No.
voice. Singular.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Where'd you play?
Badland Pawn is doing a radio station.
Oh, they're going on their own radio station.
Dustin Gold Rock and Roll or something like that. It's supposed to launch on Thanksgiving Day.
Hmm.
Which is weird to me because that's a Thursday. And you pick a Monday. I like to start things at the beginning of the week.
Yeah, well, they're probably thinking they have enough money. They can do what they want.
Yeah.
I was going to say the weekend's coming, but I was like, no. Badlands Pawn is run by Chuck Brenner. Chuck Brenner is Brenner. He owns Badlands Pawn and Dollar Loan Centers.
And you're friendly with him?
No.
Oh.
I know of him.
Oh.
But he's almost as rich as D-Day Sam.
Get in touch with him so I can be hired.
Yeah.
So if you're listening or you pop in on YouTube, I'm not entirely.
We're back.
Now we're live. Cool. I didn't even have to touch anything. And we're back. So that's that.
He never actually left, but, you know, we're back.
They saw a wiener and they cut us off. What the hell is that? Dylan, no, there's a drawing of my face.
Perfect.
So I don't know if people are seeing that or not.
I think that's just you. I think you hovered your mouse over some setting thing.
So let's talk about what the hell's been going on. How's your diet?
Pretty good. I actually have a budget, thanks to my nice job at Great Life, where I can afford food.
Oh, because for the last few years you've been...
Well, essentially, yeah, that's actually kind of true. I've been
That's
living off
terrifying.
pizza.
Whew.
Yeah,
Yeah, I suppose pizzas.
pizza and dining out, because, you know, that's cheaper than buying
Sometimes.
your food.
Sometimes. Dollar menu.
Yeah, it can be, but, you know, I always go for the Whoppers. Bad for the wallet, bad for the waistline,
I've been failing
bad for your
on,
pants in general.
on the whole nail biting thing.
Oh, yeah.
Just because everything has been like, oh god, I have so much to do. And I threw them all off. I'm like, shit, Bobley's gonna hear about this. So that hasn't been going very well. But there we are with that. I applied to be a DJ at Badland.
Yeah.
So as I was saying before we lost broadcast, because maybe it was them who cut us off. I don't know.
Okay.
But I would love to DJ again because I did that for 5 years. And
Yeah.
you know, I miss it. And so we're doing this to fill in for that. What if we could just do it for real? And get paid?
Yeah.
'Cause I'm not getting paid to sit here.
No.
But
That's not how this worked yet.
earlier today, I had a family reunion with my dad's side of the family, who I don't see very frequently. So for me, it's a lot of like, hey, you. And because everyone seems to recognize me and they know my name and on Facebook and woo. And I'm like, oh, how are you doing,
One in the family.
guy? And
It's like
so
your
I
own
feel-
personal Comic-Con.
right,
But
I
it's just
feel
your family.
bad about that. But then my dad was like, come over here. I'm like, okay, what's going on? He's like, do you ever drawing stuff? And I was like, in the car? Why? He's like, you're going to draw these kids. And I was like, oh. And so I sat down and for like 45 minutes-ish, I was drawing cousins' children. I don't know what those...
Second cousins.
Second cousins.
Mhm.
So many of which if I've seen them before, they were infants, and now they're like, toddler to 8 years old, running around screaming, and it was fun. But I felt bad when I'm like him or her instead of being like this one's name because I can't even remember it. And that's unfortunate, but I guess that's the way it goes.
Well,
I'm really bad with names, like terrible.
Yeah, you just smile. It's like, hey, how are you?
Hey, I remember when I saw you 15 years ago.
There's a guy at our gym where he loves to talk. And he knows everyone's names because we all have to wear name tags. No one knows his name.
Tell me your name tag says Bobley.
It does not. It says
Get a new one.
I could. I technically still have a temporary name tag. It's just, it's a label printer tape on.
The Bobley.
Yeah. That's right.
That'll hang up this guy that you're going to tell me more about.
Oh, yeah, the guy.
Yeah.
He just keeps on talking, and you don't want to be rude. It's like, hey, I don't know what your name is, even though we had like 10 conversations that I didn't want.
Mm-hmm.
So you just keep on rolling with it.
When you say he just keeps on talking, is it like you walk away and he's still having the conversation?
Yeah. Remember Doug?
Yes. I was going to say this morning. So I've gotten in this habit of leaving my car in the parking ramp downtown on Friday nights because it's closer to the coffee shop. I leave most of my drawing stuff in my trunk. Please don't break in. And and so I'm like, if I leave the car close to the coffee shop, then I can go to the shop, draw, and then put my stuff back in the car, and then go get dinner, and then come back, or like go have a drink with somebody. And then if I walk home, I'm only a couple blocks away, and then I come back in the morning and I go to the coffee shop anyway, and then usually I come here after that. Well, this morning I had to go to the reunion, pardon me. And now where am I going with this story? Okay, so I'm walking to the parking ramp from my apartment, which is about 3 blocks away, and there's this guy there just watching this FedEx truck stop in an intersection. I'm like, what the hell is the FedEx guy doing?
Okay.
It's because there's this guy.
It was a delivery of illicit materials, wasn't it?
No, there was a guy who wanted to cross the street as the truck was crossing through the intersection. And the guy crossing the street was talking and like gesturing at the truck driver. And then another vehicle comes up and stops at the stop sign. And they're gesturing and talking at them. I can hear him talking. He's like mumbling and sounds very angry. And he's like throwing garbage around. And he has a coat over his shoulder. And then he's like, hey, brother. And he wanted to like fist bump me or whatever. He punched my fist. And I was like, oh my God, this dude's going to like try to beat me up. But he kept going. He was just like swearing and mumbling and like crazy. And I could hear him talking for like 2 blocks.
You got a crazy one.
Yeah, and I was like, that dude, drunk, he was just crazy.
Yeah.
That's weird. Because usually I'm used to like exhausted, drunk, homeless people who are more friendly.
Yeah. Yeah, they want to be friends.
This guy was just like awful.
Yeah, he just split.
Right. So I thought I was going to just put him down.
With what? A pencil?
My fist.
Oh.
I didn't have my stuff on me.
You're the boxing guy.
Yeah, I've got a bruise or not. Well, a recovering blister. Looks like a freckle. Yeah. You can't see it, but anyway,
Did you have trouble with your glove fitting properly?
Well, the gloves fit fine, but I mean, they're always going to be a little loose. Unless, I don't know if they make custom tailored boxing gloves.
Of course they do.
They do?
Of course they do. You can get custom tailored shoes. Why not gloves?
I suppose you're probably right. So like a professional boxer has gloves that are fit for his hands.
Almost certainly, yeah.
But I don't have oodles of money.
No.
So I've just got a nice pair of 7 Fight Gear gloves.
You have 7 of them?
No, it's a brand 7.
Oh, okay.
Because the number is a great brand name. And
hey, it worked for a movie.
I don't have a punching bag, so I saran wrapped pillows to this like support beam in my apartment.
Yeah.
And I punched that. And they pad, and then the gloves pad. But even though boxing like punching bag or target is just about as stiff. It's got some give to it, like it's gonna move away from you as you punch.
Yeah.
So I'm punching something that's not going anywhere.
No.
And
if it does, bad things happen.
That is causing the glove to like fold a little bit around my hand on the inside, not on the outside.
Oh, so it's pinching.
Yeah, pinching and rubbing, and that's what's happening.
Oh.
And yeah, I've never had one like brown up like that.
Yeah, I guess.
It's because I haven't popped it. It doesn't hurt anymore.
Yeah, I guess boxing gloves aren't really meant to hit walls. They're meant to hit people.
People and targets.
Yeah.
So
and people simulations. Yeah.
Right. Right. Yeah, I don't consider the pardon my French, white dudes that you can buy at like Scheels. You've seen them. They're like armless torsos of some angry looking white dude. And they're on like a boxing bag pedestal, but it's like a white dude. And
I'm totally lost. So this is a mannequin designed to display clothing
that you punch. So I'm not comfortable calling that a punching bag. I'd rather call it a target because it's like some little angry white dude.
Oh, it's like
his legs and arms lopped off.
So it's like a CPR dummy, but you don't say that you punch it.
Yeah, you beat the crap out of it. That's why he's not happy.
Right.
And I'm sure there's a proper word for them, but I would call that a target, not a bag, because it's like
it's not bag shaped; it's person shaped.
Right. If they made them look like vampires, I'd be more interested. But I'm just like, why is that white dude mad at me? I didn't cut his arms off.
Yeah.
But you can't punch back, and that feels unfair.
Well, if you had just need some plaster of Paris and some liquid latex.
And I add stuff to him?
Yeah.
That would be
give him a mask. You get a luchador mask.
Yeah, put one on him.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Getting all sorts of information on Facebook here. Try to see if anybody is saying anything about us. Nope, people are just commenting on the drawings I did for the children today. Which is cool. It's great. It's publicity. I made $10. I wasn't supposed to get paid, but one of them did. And I have a feeling the $10 came from my dad and went to the child, and the child brought me the $10.
Well,
I'm not sure where it came from, but I don't think kids these days run around with that kind of money. Maybe they do.
No, they run around with iPhones.
Do you give 10-year-olds that kind of money? I've seen little kids on like bicycles with iPhones, and it's like, what?
Well, I got that kind of money because I had, especially when I was young, I had more relatives.
So you were just loaded. And you're like, I'm 8. Here's $50. Give me that video game.
Yeah, that's basically how it worked. I bought my first Game Boy at the age of like 11 by myself, sort of, with gift money for my birthday.
I did no such thing.
Yeah.
But I did buy my own N64 by selling like weird, knick-knacky, kitschy crap out of a magazine.
Oh, like door-to-door selling?
Yeah, and then be like, order this thing, and then I didn't have to deliver it. It just came to their house. And I got like a cut. I did that when I was like
I did something similar to that, but it was selling like candy, like peanut brittle and old people candy.
People will buy this crap from children, but if I had this magazine today, they'd be like, go away, I don't want a bird bath.
Yeah, but I didn't get money back, so I guess it wasn't a business. I guess I would get prizes if I sold so much.
Mine was money. It was some offer in the back of a Boy's Life magazine.
Yeah.
It was like one of the 3 or 4 legit things, like it's not sea monkeys or X-ray glasses. It's like, make $1.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, well if I can make 150 of those dollars, I can buy an N64.
Yeah.
Or however much money the N64 cost.
That's probably a reasonable guess.
So I bought it used. It was like 2 months after they launched. I got it at a pawn shop or something. But it was cool. First time I ever paid for something on my own. So I worked that hard again to buy another one? Probably not.
Yeah.
Because that's more work than I do now. Because as you learn, the more money you make, the less work you actually do.
Yeah, that's very true.
It's really weird.
I worked my ass off at Little Caesars, got paid shit.
Literally, they gave you buckets of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now I clean up shit.
And they pay you with money.
And they pay me with real money. I know.
That's weird.
I did my first adult budget.
You did?
Yesterday.
Yeah. You're 27.
Yeah. Well, it's the first time I had money to budget. Before that, I just went with the, well, this is how much money I have. These are the bills I have.
Here's how fucked I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honey, bring me the red pen.
What for? Well, first I have to write this number, and then I'm going to gouge my eyes out. I just finished paying off a loan that was.
Woo!
Oh, I shouldn't say loan. A debt.
So woo!
Yeah, the last $58 of almost $900 that I owed to the apartment in Minneapolis.
Oh wow!
Back rent that they didn't tell me about until this year.
Nice.
Which is almost 6 years later.
Yeah. Well, that's a pretty quick payoff. That's like 7 months.
Yeah. Well, they're like, it's going to be this giant number. I'm like, that's almost my entire tax return. They're like, isn't that great? And I was like, no. I was like, can I not pay it? Like, I think this is baloney. I probably shouldn't have to pay it. You haven't gotten a hold of me in forever, and now you're calling me like, no, you're going to pay it, or your credit's going to stay terrible like it is. You'll never get a credit card.
Yeah.
I was like, that's why I can't get a credit card. But I opened up a new checking account yesterday, and my credit cleared on that. For some reason, I had to run a credit report, do a checking account, because my dad's right. Our bank just doesn't trust anybody anymore.
Yeah, banks usually don't. It's because of all the butthurt they did from doing all them subprime loans.
Yeah.
Handing out money to whoever asked for it, and they get the ass bit because they're retards.
Right. That's the only way to explain it.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So now they're actually doing, banking, where they're like, oh, you want us to hold on your money for you? Well, let's just make sure you're not going to fuck us over.
Right. So I got that open, and then I made the mistake of saying it was for business. And like, we'll have to do business paperwork when you start making money. And I'm like, yeah, when I start making money. Because I'm making money. Not a lot of money. I'm not rich. I make a couple $100 here and there, but like.
Yeah. Well, over the course of a year, that probably hits you above the filing threshold.
Yeah.
You're supposed to report that.
If I hit over $1,000, and I think I've made almost $300. So,
okay.
Or just over that this year. So I'm not killing it by any means. The year's half over now, and
yeah,
isn't that crazy? It's August.
I know.
Today's August 1st.
August 1st. Yeah, Mom's birthday's in 3 days. I'm gonna go shopping for her tonight.
Freaking flying around here. I don't know what we're gonna do, but I'm sorry I'm so tired. I was up late hanging out with Brett.
Yeah,
talking about Dragon Ball Z. So watch the new movie again. The next new one's coming out next week. So they're canon, which is exciting. But
I need to figure out how to watch all of Dragon Ball Z and not Dragon Ball Z Kai. Although
I have all of Dragon Ball Z on DVD.
Do you?
Yeah, it's about 6,000 days long.
Yeah.
There's a really cool feature called Marathon Mode, which says play all the episodes on this disc without stopping and cut out the opening and ending credits, except for the very first opening credits and the very last ending credits.
Oh my god.
So it feels like one magnificently huge episode.
Oh my god. Every TV show should do that.
They should.
All of them.
However, it begins to get this feeling of what time is it? What day is it? When did I start doing this? What's going on?
Well, that's what I like to do on Saturday afternoons or evenings. You just judge by the sun and go with it.
Right. Well, and I suppose it's nice, but when you can see the end credits, you're like, oh, that's the end of an episode. I could stop here if I had something to do. But when the episode is 6 hours long, and you're like, I'll stop at the end of this episode. Oh, there isn't an episode. Oh, yes, I forgot. I'm playing 6 hours of stuff in one sitting. And that makes the powering up for multiple episodes feel way long. Just way long. Oh my god, can't they just kill him?
You've been doing this for 2 hours, just shoot him.
Which is why I need to watch Battle of the Gods, the most recent movie that came out, because it's an hour and 45 minutes long. It tells an entire story. So you get a little bit of that fun filler stuff, but they get to the point, they wrap it up, and it's canon, unlike most of the other movies.
Yeah.
So it's just wow, that felt good. That was perfect length. It was funny. Way funnier than anything they've ever made. It was good.
Yeah.
So good, I'm sleepy.
Yeah.
It's just been a long day. I'm usually up at 6 anyway every day, but
Oh, wow. You would have woken up 2 hours after I finished watching Strip Search.
Oh, have you not gone to bed yet?
I have.
Oh.
I slept from whenever Abby stopped moving, like 5, 6 in the morning,
Right.
until about 11. So I'm probably due for a nap.
Right. So you live life a little differently than I do, where I'm like, I
Yeah.
gotta go to bed, guys. I can't stay out and hang out all night because I gotta get up at 6 or 7. Be at a coffee shop and draw a dragon like I did this morning, and then be like, I don't have time to ink it because I gotta go draw children, and then, which was fine. I really don't mean to sound like I'm bitching about it. It was just like kind of out of left field. I wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, I was just, I'm doing this
I'm
now.
like, I thought I was here to eat free hot dogs.
Free hot dogs.
Yeah, you should have pretended to be part of my family.
Well, I went to Costco. It's like having free hot dogs.
Yeah, they're like $1.50 for a hot dog and a pop.
Well, yeah, there's that. Plus, you can buy just like
Free hot dogs. Here is a free hot dog.
what? It's
You
like
have to fish it out of a big wet barrel.
No, it's 28 hot dogs for like
Free.
for like free. It's like $20, I think. It's less than. It's way.
Less
No,
than
that's not
$1
right.
a dog.
Yeah, per unit it was like 10 cents.
Per wiener?
Yeah, per wiener.
Per wiener.
Yeah.
You think you could turn 10 cents into a wiener outside of Costco?
I'm not sure what you're asking me.
If I give you a dime, can you go anywhere that's not Costco and produce a wiener?
I'm still not sure what you're asking me.
I don't want you to show me yours. I want you to bring me a hot dog.
But that
For
hot
a
dog,
dime.
that hot
You
dog
can't get it at Costco.
would have been in my possession, therefore my wiener.
Well, as long as it's a hot dog and not your penis,
Oh.
then you can show me your wiener. But you need to acquire it for 10 cents outside of Costco.
Yeah, if you want a hot dog, you just go grab it. It's free. In this house. For you.
No. I don't mean like that. I want to send you into the world with a dime and want you to come back with a hot dog that's not from Costco.
Well, there's some bums downtown. I could probably convince them.
To give you a hot dog or to steal a hot dog?
Yeah, steal one for a dime.
Maybe. They get
And-
upset when I give them $1. And
what the fuck they gonna buy with $1?
I don't mean to
You can't
bitch.
get liquor for $1.
Well, I don't mean to bitch about homeless people because I get it. Some people are in a rough place, but some people do keep themselves there, which is really unfortunate. But I had a guy bitch about $1, and then I broke it down. I did some monkey math and realized that when I'm at work, my minute is worth about 12 cents,
Yeah.
give or take fractions of a penny. And I was like, this guy came up to me and spent like 20 seconds with me asking for $5, and I gave him $1. He got paid more for those 20 seconds than I do. That's not fair. So now I want to carry around exact change of like 12 cents a piece up to like $5 in that and be like, you're going to work for this. This is for a minute of work. This is for another minute of work. If you want the $1, it's going to be however long that is. It's like just shy of 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then they're going to complain. But I feel like that's only fair. That's not right. To get $1 for 20 seconds of work. And it's not being taxed. And no one's telling you that you did something wrong.
Yeah.
You don't have to sit at a miserable desk all day and look at your miserable feet and wonder, when are they going to hire me to be a DJ? Probably very confused. Something's going on.
I think you did your monkey math wrong. Because minimum wage is 14 cents a minute.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
so
I'll still
either
give them
you
that.
got a bad deal or
No, I'm making quite a bit more than minimum wage.
That's
Unless minimum wage has gone up.
South Dakota has $8.50.
Oh, it's under $15 if they push it for.
Are the groups in South Dakota pushing for 15?
I don't know.
I know they did that out in Seattle.
I think that would be brutal, but that's just me.
South Dakota's too poor.
Very
If
true.
you had a bunch of 14-year-olds working for $15 an hour,
I would be
our businesses would
damning
go out.
myself for never being 14.
Well, I mean,
I would've got a
entering the
job.
workforce.
I would have gotten a job right away at 14.
Oh,
Living at home, no bills. I had one at 15, bagging groceries. The only job I ever had to wear a tie.
Oh, yeah.
Put your food in a bag with a frown. Like, what the hell? What am I doing?
We're working at Hy-Vee.
I hated it. I did that for 6 months and then I quit. Or 4 months. Something like that.
It didn't even make it half a year.
No, I was just like, this is terrible. I'm out. But then I get to the call center. I'm like, this is worse than Hy-Vee. This is the worst thing I ever did. I better stay here forever.
Yeah.
And I stayed there for 2 years.
Yeah. Adults are kind of stupid.
God, they don't. I had so much more conviction as a youth.
A ute.
Why? Why does that change? Why are we like less bold?
I think we talked about this before, but I think it's as we get older, we both get more forgetful and more cautious.
Why cautious?
Because
the worst thing that could happen is things stay the same.
No.
Typically.
No, the worst thing that could happen is it gets much, much worse. And we realize there is worse. Oh, all these things in this house? Yeah, that can all go away. You can go live on the street. You can go beg people for $1 for 20 seconds of work.
Yeah.
Which would technically be a significant raise.
Yeah. I think I might do this.
But you wouldn't have a house.
Because I think I'm no offense.
Well, you might have a house, maybe not.
A little more articulate than most of our homeless people.
Probably.
I tried to help a guy get to Munchies. He never got there. I know he never got there. I gave him the right directions, but he kept telling me I was wrong. And I said, "You're trying to get to Munchies, right?" And he's like, "No." I'm like, "Well, where are you going?" He's like, "To Munchies." And I'm like, "Well, that's where I told you to go." And he's like, "No, I gotta keep going this way." I'm like, "Go wherever you're going, man." I'm like, whatever.
You'll get there eventually.
Someday you'll find it. I hope you found it. I don't know. I feel bad. But, like, money stinks.
I love how it's a little bit cleaner now, but in the old ghetto of Sioux Falls, we have a store called Munchies.
Yeah.
It's just, it's a good name. It
Yeah.
pretty much tells you what's up.
I've never been in there.
Me either. I've driven past it.
Yeah, numerous times have I driven past it.
Seen some things in front of it in the 5 seconds I'm driving past it. I was like, that doesn't seem...
I live like 6
blocks. That doesn't seem legal.
But
yeah.
I still haven't been there. There's never been a reason. I've never been like, man, I need to go to Munchies.
It's probably better.
It's like I can just go to Get and Go. Or like...
Sunshine.
Sunshine's literally around the corner.
Yeah.
That's where the poop is.
Well, we did used to call it Shit Shine.
We did?
Our family did.
Why?
Because we misnamed everything on purpose.
Oh, so it wasn't that something was wrong?
No, it's Shit Shine, McDucks.
McDucks. We had McDudleys, I guess.
Same idea.
Yeah. But I don't think we would have called it Shit Shine because dirty words were such a no-no in my family.
Yeah, it was when we were in the car, Dad called it Scum Shine.
Oh.
But when he thought we couldn't hear, he called it Shit Shine.
I suppose that's how that works.
And we had this great dinner that my mom used to make. I forget what's all in it. It's got like chicken and vegetables and stuff, and you serve it on...
Children.
Yeah, children.
Yeah.
The losing children.
Right, the other ones, the ones that didn't become bobbly.
That's right.
Yeah, you live like those sharks.
And you serve it on a piece of toast. And I forgot what the family safe name was, but we called it Shit on a Shingle.
Oh, yes. Oh, what the hell? So, there's all this crazy stuff going on with movies and things. Have you heard about Marvel? I still haven't seen Ant-Man.
Yeah, I haven't either.
At this point, I feel like I might not. But Marvel...
that's Ant-Man.
I want to see it. Damn it. Everyone's talking about it. There's no way I can make it one more week while listening to Kevin Smith, because he's just going to be like, oh, Ant-Man, here's the whole story. It's been out for 3 weeks. It's old news now. He'll tell me everything. I'll be like, and then Hank Pym's the bad guy? I'll be like, oh, I figured as much. But, like, they made it sound like they're going to do 8 TV series on Netflix. That would be adding 7 to their current 1.
Yeah. We've been watching Daredevil.
It's amazing.
We almost didn't go
Well,
to church because we just stayed up watching it.
Well, that's worth it, isn't it?
It almost was, except we will have lost our jobs.
Daredevil won't go on as long as church will. It's only one season on Netflix right now.
Yeah.
Just call them and be like, we're dying. See you next week.
Well, church has been going for like 2,000 some years. It can last a day.
Right. And Daredevil goes to church. He's Catholic.
Oh.
He goes to confessional. Not in all the episodes, but in like 5 or 6 of them.
Oh, yeah, he did once. And they incorrectly stated that the priest-parishioner relationship, the confidentiality agreement, covers murder. It does not. If you tell a priest that you have murdered someone, that priest must call the police.
Really?
Yes. So if you committed murder, make sure you've covered all of your other confessions first.
Right.
And you're ready to go to jail because you're going to jail.
Is this a more current law in the world of the church?
No, it's been United States law for a long time.
Well, I'm thinking like go back to like Europe, like Roman Catholic. Was there a point? How long has confession been around?
The Roman Catholic Church traces its origin back to St. Peter the Apostle.
Right.
So,
were they doing confession back then?
I really don't know the history of the Catholic Church.
That sounds kind of. This is just a shot in the dark, but it sounds kind of like Victorian or.
Oh no, it's in the Bible.
Something like that.
Confession of sins is in the Bible. Just possibly not the way that the Catholics do it. Although I think there is.
I go in my
phone
booth. You go in your phone booth. We pretend we're not looking at each other, and you say what you did wrong. And I say, go do 6,000 Hail Marys. And
yeah, the very formulaic approach is probably more modern. Right. But sitting down with the priest saying, "Hey, I've done this," and then the priest giving you advice on how to deal with it—that's probably very old.
Yeah, I'm sure that is. I just have to wonder if there was a point in time where, like,
they probably did.
Dude, I won't tell nobody.
I take a lot of issue with the Catholic Church. If you can't tell, I'm trying to be nice.
Yeah, I know.
But they kind of treat God as if he's magic.
Right.
And God is not magic. He's a person. Well, sort of.
Right.
Super person. Person of persons.
Sorry, you're telling me.
If you're a Trinitarian.
He's a magic person. No, you can't.
His name is Mike. Yes, Magic Mike.
He danced.
all this Yahweh? No, it's Mike. Not Michael, just Mike.
Yeah. M-I-K-E. The Book of Mike.
Oh.
Written by God himself. Mike. We're going in a weird place.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
But I'm just curious. But
yeah, I don't think confession where you tell the priest, "Hey, I did this," and the priest's like, "Say 3 Hail Marys and an Our Father, and that's good." It's like that feels like magic.
Well, it could
I've done this thing. Here's the prescription.
It could also be like, oh, I gotta go through 30 of these confessions. I don't have time to tell them what I think.
Oh yeah.
Pray a bunch and leave me alone. Next. Pray a bunch and leave me alone.
Yeah.
Who wants an autograph next?
It just, I don't know. It feels impersonal mostly, I think.
Well, it is.
Yeah, very much so. It's move the cattle through the church so they can put more money in the offering plate.
Right.
Because the Catholic Church is very, very business, especially when I forget which pope it was. He was selling these little pieces of paper that were basically a guaranteed issuance into heaven.
Right. Coupons.
Selling them.
Heaven coupons.
Yeah, he was selling heaven coupons.
They expired in like 2013, but they're good. They're still good.
Available for redemption by the Redeemer at the redemption.
But no later than 1 p.m. What? I gotta be first in line.
Office hours apply.
No refund.
No cash value.
But I paid for this. Yeah, shut up. Well, they also they also made up the myth about Christians being killed in the Colosseum, which is not true. And it caused a lot of historical damage because the church did that.
To be fair, they did kill a lot of Christians, just not
They
necessarily in the Colosseum.
The Circus Maximus was where killing, I don't want to say pagan, but people of different beliefs.
To them, the Christians were pagans.
Right.
Because they were the true religion.
Right. So the Colosseum, and we've learned a lot, like gladiators weren't typically prisoners. Prisoners did fight in there, but they had a lot of very interestingly engineered weapons that were meant to draw blood but not kill people because they were like professional wrestlers.
Yeah, and there was that one gladiator that came out with a spear and a net. I'd like to be that guy.
That would be kind of cool.
Hey guys, I got a spear and a net. You got the armor and the shield and the swords. I got a spear.
Well, and so moving back to that, they like destroyed the floor of the Colosseum. They pulverized it, destroyed it. It's gone. They've been rebuilding it. It was still under.
Oh yeah.
Under
You
construction.
can see the catacombs underneath.
Right, and they did that because they said, "Well, the floor is holy because it's covered in Christian blood. Give us, I don't know. I'm just gonna make up a number, but like $10 for a bag of pulverized floor."
The Christians did it.
The Catholic Church did it, and they did it to build most of the really big, beautiful churches around Europe.
Oh, geez.
It was
So it's part of the Roman Colosseum.
Right.
Oh man.
Well, the buildings weren't
They use it
using.
as like mortar or something.
No, they destroyed the floor and sold it in bags of like holy dirt, holy like crumbled rock.
I get it. So they use the money.
They could take that money and like send it to France or send it to wherever, and then build a big citadel.
Yeah.
And
it's a great word.
Yeah.
It's right up there with Spanakopita.
What the hell is that?
I believe.
It's either
I was at
or
Nick's.
something else.
Yeah, I was at Nick's yesterday. Nick's Heroes.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And they have Spanakopita, and I think they called it a spinach puff. So I like the word.
Right.
The food stuff sounds terrifying. I hate spinach.
Mm-hmm. So they've been rebuilding the floor of the Colosseum. So maybe it's done by now. I don't know. I haven't been there in 5 years. So not like I go regularly. I've been there once. But oh man, I used to go all the time. I haven't been there for 5 years.
Oh man, that Coliseum, that's great with all the nothing happening inside of it.
Right? Isn't that grand? But they're trying to put the floor back by destroying Christian churches. No, I'm making
Oh,
part of it.
if only. That would be the correct thing to do.
Right, do it backwards.
Well, not necessarily destroy the churches, but I think the Roman Catholic Church should fund
I
the
think
restoration
they
of the
had
Coliseum.
something to do with the restoration. I can't recall the whole setup.
I imagine it'd have to.
Right.
Because, you know, that despite being kind of living through it, you know, the whole Crusades and kind of we're the Christian church, death to everyone.
Right.
And give us money, you get to heaven. That whole kind of era is kind of passing, and they're coming back to what I assume was where they started.
Right.
In Christianity.
Right.
Especially with Pope Francis.
Well, you gotta imagine they're like the outlaws for a while. They're not Jews. They're not all of the other numerous religions that were around at the time.
Oh yeah,
and,
Christians had it. First century Christians. That was not.
And so you've got this like
choice of religion.
round table of probably old men at the time who are like, how do we keep alive? And one of them is like, let's just be nice to everyone, and they kill him, and they're like, see what we did there? And they're like, yes, kill them all.
Yeah, especially for the first 12, things weren't so good.
Yeah.
I mean, one of them offed himself because he turned in the leader.
Right?
Yeah.
So.
And then, you know, everyone else was crucified upside down because right side up was too much like their Lord and Savior, who was crucified as a common criminal.
Yeah. He was there with other people.
Yeah. Yeah.
So. Oh well.
I think one of them was a murderer and the other one was just a thief.
Yeah.
They crucified a fucking thief.
Is the thief the one who didn't repent? One of them did. And there's that
one did,
gets to go
and
with.
one did not.
Right, I don't remember who does or whatever. There's more to it, but
yeah,
I was going somewhere with this. like I always am. And now I can't remember.
Oh man, it's the
But-
day of tangents.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's been interesting, to say the least, because there's been so much going on.
But anyway, you were hanging out with 13 people, and the people in charge decided to kill the guy that said, "Let's be nice to everyone."
Oh yeah. So I was just trying to guess how they evolved from like the ideals of Christianity to like let's just make them be us. You know?
I think that's just a people in power.
Oh, I remember where I was going.
Oh,
So I think we need a Colosseum now. The
yeah.
United States needs one. I know we just built the Vikings a Colosseum, but we need
Well, we got NASCAR. I mean, that's got to be a lot like the Hippodrome.
a Colosseum because that was built near the end of the Roman Empire, and it was actually them realizing that their grand worldwide expansion at the time they didn't know about the New World, or so we think,
They conquered everything.
and
At least everything.
it turned
they
out
wanted to conquer.
managing this giant expansion wasn't very good on the pocketbook.
Yeah,
And people weren't very happy. And even if you're an
we're looking at you,
oppressive
California.
group of leaders, you still want people to be happy enough to stick around. And they built the Colosseum mostly to try to recoup funds. And it was like hemorrhaging more than it was bringing in. It was kind of like the Washington Pavilion. And
Oh, really? That losing money?
yeah, and it was a big kind of failure thing that was sort of the staple of the decline of the empire.
Mm.
Because a lot of people think it was there from the beginning, and it was some sort of
Oh no.
big deal.
The Flavian Amphitheater was built by Emperor Flavius,
Right.
who was, I think, right before Nero.
Mm-hmm.
And Nero burned Rome down to kill all the Christians.
Right. So
Well, he burned it down
I
intentionally
think
and then blamed it on the Christians. So
the
everyone would kill them.
beginning is either the beginning or the end of the construction of the Colosseum was in like 300 BC.
Yeah, pretty late in the empire.
Right. And they were dwindling dramatically. Things
Yeah.
weren't good,
By
and it was sort of
nearly by that
testing.
time, hadn't the empire already split in two with the Roman Empire and the Byzantine Empire?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
With two emperors that were kind of working together.
Right. It's kind of like no, that's not a good way to put it. But they're like, we're still Rome, not really East-West Germany, kind of, not really. I don't know
Yeah,
how to
it's-
compare it to things.
Yeah,
But-
I guess you kind of consider it East-West Germany. There's still one people, and they probably all identify. The East and West Germans identified as Germans,
Right.
but in their case, they were split up.
German was an umbrella.
So they were split up from the outside by Russia, United States,
Mm-hmm.
the Allies. Rome split itself in part. It says, "This is too much. We need two emperors. You go handle that stuff. We'll go handle our stuff, and we'll come together now and again."
Did
Discuss
Germany
things."
and Italy call themselves the Axis? When did these terms come around?
I think those were terms the Allies came up, and Allies is kind of a shorthand. It was the United Allied Forces,
Right.
UAF. So that's the official term, and then I think people just kind of called them
Right.
Axis. as
Shield.
What?
Shield.
Oh yeah,
But
chaos.
I always wondered, like, did they call themselves the Axis? They couldn't have called themselves the Axis.
They might have. I don't know.
Like, it's so...
We didn't. I took German, and obviously, when you study Germany, you study World War II,
Right.
because that's like the biggest thing that's happened on this planet since this planet had people on it.
Right.
So, but we didn't really discuss names that much.
Wait, that's weird. So what I was getting at with the United States needing a Coliseum is we're having this like very elastic economy where things are getting really bad, getting really good, getting really bad, getting really good. And I think we need some sort of big staple of like things might go down, and
Yeah.
that would be cool.
There's actually a lot
Or
of
a statue
very-
of like things might go south.
Yeah.
Woo. And
That's kind of more of a last gasp effort to save the empire.
so what is ours? Lowering gas prices? They claim there's another drop in prices coming around.
Well, there always is. We're heading into late summer. It's time for prices to drop.
Right.
The
It was under
Does-
$2 for a couple days.
the changes, the fluctuations in gas prices is so predictable per year that you'd think they're doing it on purpose.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, of course they are.
The whole thing is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's still all of the gas companies, I'm pretty sure, are still used to be Standard Oil. I don't think any new ones have come up.
No, I don't think any have.
Because you have Exxon, BP, Shell, which is kind of going away.
Is it, or is it just around here?
Around here, anyway. I don't know if that's universally.
Right, I don't know either. Just they're all holiday now.
Yeah.
But that's still interstate oil.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't know what that means, but we're kind of drawing down.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if we should try to wrap it up. I'm getting really tired. Your mom likes that we're podcasting.
She's probably watching.
Oh boy, it doesn't say she is, but she might have been. And my friend Samantha's nearby. It says she's about half a mile away from me.
Oh, probably at the mall.
Yeah. Luke's about 3 miles away.
Oh, I haven't seen Luke forever.
I see him very scarcely.
The last time I saw him, he was spraying mosquitoes.
That's a very long time ago.
Yeah.
That's like 5 years ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yow.
I see his stuff posted on Facebook, but I never really interact with him.
You could be like, hey.
Yeah, I could.
And then just leave like that.
Yeah, but I'm a hermit, so.
I think a lot of us are kind of turning into that.
Yeah.
Like, this is my little hole.
Things are safe here. No one's yelling.
Go away.
Oh wait, I'm married. That's what my dad does. Anytime I come out the door, he's just like, feed me.
Hopefully next time we're a little more high energy. I do want to be on the radio.
Yeah.
Like pretty bad. Just haven't had much coffee today. I had 1 cup. Usually I've had like 12 by now, and I'm like a jittery, horrible, shaky mess. So I'm like, what's going on? Boobs! And I flip the table over, and like.
I got about a cup left in the French press. You can have it.
Maybe when we're done here, since we're wrapping it up. But next week we'll address dieting and fingernail biting and projects, because I've got all this shit going on. And maybe have a name.
Maybe.
It's very loose. Oh, we have a viewer. I bet that's your mom.
What?
Say hi to your mom.
Hi, Mom.
And then it's not. Because the first time I did one of these, I was like, I bet it's my mom. It's probably my mom. It's my mom. It was Lacey the whole time. So, you're not my mom. You're my friend. But,
yeah,
there we have it.
There it is.
So, wrap it up. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
That's it.